Hey there, what's up, Gunners? Alright. Today's, what is it? Today's, Thursday, September 16th, 2021, I believe. Hope you guys are all doing well, staying safe, keeping one in the chamber. Just a couple little updates, some things going on here. I talked about in my last video some of the tyrannical Illinois gun laws, or gun impediments to our Second Amendment. But anyway, gotta follow them, or else good luck owning guns in the future. Actually, we have a couple, positive things going on with Illinois. Given that Illinois is a shall issue state, for those of you who don't know, a lot of states don't have foid cards, so you don't know about this, but Illinois is a shall issue state. That basically means that the Illinois State Police, they issue a concealed carry license if the applicant meets a bunch of criteria, jumps through a couple hoops, does some tricks, and possibly suck off a senator. Anyway, Illinois does differ in other states. Hi, Deja. Deja's here to visit. Alright, Illinois differs from a few states that do have a law similar to this, in that it still gives law enforcement the right to object to a person getting a FOID card. Basically, if they think the applicant, actually that's a direct quote, if they think the applicant is a danger to the public or themselves. So the Illinois State Police think that you shouldn't have a firearm. Guess what? You don't have a firearm. A little ridiculous, a lot ridiculous, that they can put that kind of power into $20 an hour, fresh out of high school police officer. But it's a law. So something a little more positive. I don't know how many of you guys know what a castle state is, but Illinois is in fact a castle state, along with a few other states. Mostly, typically actually, the blue states aren't castle doctrine states. Typically in a blue state, you have to, someone breaks into your house, kicks your door, threatens the life of you and your family, you have to basically run out of your house, escape. Can't shoot him, can't defend yourself, can't kill him. Unless there's no way to get out of your house. But, I mean, that all depends on how much the lawyer eats you up on the stand on that one. So, but luckily, Illinois is a castle doctrine state. So you're under no legal duty to retreat if you're threatened. They're usually and deadly force is justified. However, you do have to believe that your life, your family life, is in imminent danger of death or great bodily harm. Also in Illinois, use of force in defense of a person applies. A person's justified in the use of deadly force when he or she reasonably believes that such conduct is necessary to defend themselves or another, and only if they reasonably believe that such force is necessary to prevent imminent death or great bodily harm. You can shoot someone in defense of another person, but you better damn sure be positive that you or someone else is threatened with deadly force or great bodily harm. So, just a couple things to keep your eyes open for, weapon owners. Especially we have a lot of new weapon owners, new firearm owners, I should say, since the COVID. And it's important people stay up to date on these laws, because there's so many laws that you wouldn't even think about or wouldn't even know, especially if you're traveling from state to state. Always be aware of the firearm laws in that state. You don't want to lose your guns and your ability to possess guns for the rest of your life. So, well, not for the rest of your life. We'll get into that at a separate time. But I wanted to bring up something going on in New York right now. New York State Rifle and Pistol Association versus Corlett. It's being heard in the Supreme Court. Actually, November 3rd is the next court date. New York State's asking the Supreme Court to uphold their carry and conceal laws, basically. New York has a system somewhat the same as Illinois with the foid card or whatnot. They'll be determining if the requirement of a carry and conceal license to carry a firearm, out in public to protect yourself or protect the public, if that's a violation of the Second Amendment. So basically, does making a firearm carrier have to have a license to carry that firearm? Is that a violation of our Second Amendment? I believe yes, because be infringed. It's very clear. It's very down to the point. There's only a couple words. There's nothing to determine there. It very clearly says, shall not be infringed. My right as an American citizen is to have a firearm, to protect myself, my family, to plink targets, whatever it may be. If I'm responsible and I'm using that firearm responsibly, I am absolutely entitled to it. But that's a big fight we're having now. Pretty soon they're going to ban free speech. There's going to be signs. New York State's argument, of course, is that the Second Amendment doesn't guarantee the right to bear firearms in public outside of your home. However, the Supreme Court's hearing it, like I said, on November 3rd, and if they do rule that carry and conceal license unconstitutional, it will trickle down to the other states. That's why I wanted to bring that up, because it could hopefully go through and we won't need those licenses in these blue states no more to have a firearm. Alright, now Indiana. Illinois shares a border with Indiana, about 10 minutes away from Indiana, where I'm at currently. Anyway, it's actually a little late news, but I don't know how many of you guys know. July 1st, 2021, the Indiana lifetime license to carry a handgun permit will become fee exempt, so it's free. So now I don't know how it works in Indiana. If I have someone in here from Indiana know how the gun laws work, go ahead and comment below. But yeah, you're going to be able to get a license to carry a firearm for the rest of your life for free. Still infringement, however, I'd rather be infringed once and not have to worry about it for the rest of my life than whatever else, however often it may be. And actually back, actually 1 year ago, July 1st, 2020, they actually made the 5-year license to carry a handgun fee exempt. So that's free as well. I don't know how it works since they have a 5-year license and a lifetime license. Leave a comment if you know. Maybe we can help educate somebody. I'll try looking into it, get it back to you at a few other things going on over here. Breed triggers. Basically said fuck you to the ATF and taking it to court, trying to let us keep our triggers, or else there's going to be a lot of lost trigger groups. And real quick, speaking of binary triggers, the reason I brought this out, I wanted to show you guys. It's actually pretty cool. I found this video on YouTube, checked it out, and it taught me how to clear weapon. It taught me how to make a binary trigger with some zip ties. And actually, if you guys comment and want to see how it's done, I'll make another video of it, because I have the adapter, the bolt carrier extension for the folding stock and whatnot. It's just kind of a hassle to take it all apart, but I did use a zip tie on the inside on the trigger group. I created a binary trigger effect. It's actually worked very well. Put about 500 rounds to it in binary and still running like a champ. I also learned a little cheat. All right, so go ahead, you make the binary trigger, use a zip tie on the trigger group, make a binary trigger, and then what happens is when the bolt carrier comes back to strip another round, it doesn't get reset. I mean, it resets automatically. When you let go of the trigger, it'll shoot another round. But I come to find that there's a sweet spot right up in there between the trigger pull and the trigger release. And if you hold it right up in that sweet spot, it's gonna run pretty fast. So what I did, put a zip tie down there to hold it and give me a little quicker assist with the reset. And works pretty well. You still get one shot per finger move, per trigger motion, but runs really fast. If you guys like it, want to hear about it, I'll go ahead and make a video of it, and you guys can check it out. Go have some fun. All right, but hey, been good having you here in my bunker. It's getting a little closer to work. Once I get the walls painted, I'll turn the camera around and start recording from over there and you see it. But thanks a lot for sticking around. Now get out and shoot something.